Review of Super 8 by Astrid. I don't really think that the movie Super 8 lived up to my expectations. Steven Spielberg is a very great movie maker, so I was expecting a little more from him, and it didn't live up to my expectations. And I'm not really into the kind of sci-fi thing, and the whole thing with an alien, it just doesn't appeal to me. But I have to say that I really loved the characters. Um, I loved the evolution they go through, especially the relationship between Joe and Alice, the main characters. It's very beautiful, but also the relationship between the main characters and their parents. And I think the whole conflict where Joe likes Alice and Charles likes Alice too, and in the beginning she doesn't like any of them back, but towards the climax she begins to like Joe and they build up a great relationship and friendship. I think that is like very beautifully made. In the beginning of the movie, Alice has a very tense relationship to her father, who's drinking, but towards the ending, Alice is in great danger, and they kind of realize how much they need love and depend on each other. And Joe and his father, the deputy, also develops a better relationship through the movie. So I think that is very beautiful too. I don't really get the plot. It's just a movie about a monster ruining a city because it wants to go back to outer space. Well, I just don't get it. Maybe it's just not my type of movie, that I don't get it. It's just too complicated for me. And sci-fi is a complicated genre. The special effects, I have to say, are really good. You can believe in them, and it looks very realistic, like in a way that it doesn't look like it's made on a computer, but it could happen. Well, of course it couldn't happen in real life, but it doesn't look like something that was made on the computer. And I give the movie 3 out of 6 stars. Perhaps it would be higher if the genre was more of my type, and it was more built on the relationship between Joe and Alice, and not so much all the sci-fi stuff and the alien and yeah, all that kind of horror stuff. And because it didn't live up to my expectations with Steven Spielberg, it made my opinion of the movie even worse. The only thing that made me give it 3 stars was the characters. Like, I really fell in love with them.